Okay, here's a little review on Gary Fisher Sugar 4 hybrid road bike. What's really interesting about this bike is this is extremely unique. This is actually a Gary Fisher Sugar 4 mountain bike frame with dual suspension, but with hybrid wheels. This is actually not mountain bike wheels, hybrid bike wheels. So this is thinner, it's like, has gravel ability, and it's a custom built. So mostly Bontrager track components, because Gary Fisher is track. Gary Fisher Sugar 4, this is the Can Creek rear suspension, Bontrager seat posts, as well as WTB saddle. I normally see it in Bontrager, and I believe the brand is Laser. But you see this kind of saddle on older bikes a lot, but this is actually comparatively a new one. I just pulled it up. It is, I guess, new old stock. And look at the derailleur, the Shimano Duor. This is, a lot of older technology uses this kind of thing, and you can see the gray sort of metallic feeling and finishes are, normally seen in older bikes. And I cleaned the cassette. It looks, super clean, shiny, and it's amazing. This is the original cassette. Been there for like maybe over 10-15 years. I cleaned it, degreased it. It looks brand spanking new. So the brake set, I believe this is a Pro Max. A Pro Max brake set on both sides. The crankset is also an older Shimano crankset, and this Schran 5.0 front derailleur is very interesting to me. I've never seen one like this before. Just the way you see the limiting screws and everything, I have never seen. It's just really interesting how it's like made back in those days. This is like late 90s, early 2000 model, I think. So, and let's look at the steering. These are brand new grips I got from Orange Cycle. They're about $10, and one of them is a little bit shorter, the other one is a little bit longer. And look at this. This cab is very interesting. Work and no play is no good at all. So it pushes people to ride bikes. It's really awesome when you see this when you're riding your bike. And this is also a Bontrager handlebar, Bontrager, I guess, head plate. Pro Max, again, Pro Max brakes, levers as well. Shimano. Which group set is this? The shifter. The shifter, as you can see, actually there is supposed to have a cap right here, but they're all broken down over the years. So I actually took them out, but actually the brakes functions perfectly. It's just you can see the mechanism exposed here, which will have no influence on the performance of the bike at all. Gary Fisher Sugar 4. This bike, the dual suspension is a big thing. It normally seen in the mountain bikes, and you you found it on a hybrid bike like this. It's very, very smooth, very interesting, and it's a very different riding experience. Just ride on bike trails and roads. And overall, I absolutely adore this bike. It's just gorgeous, one of a kind, very unique. It is has a little bit of vintage feelings out there. You kind of feel the older technology in today's modern world, because all the shifters now for the new bikes coming out, it's either the Di2, all the electronic shifting, but the older technology still holds up very well. This is a bike that's going to last you for another 30 years. So I'm very proud of all the refurbishment I have done on this bike, and it's just absolutely a gorgeous bike. Highly recommend.